back to Life with Paulette, and today's Thursday, and we will be doing a liver detox. Yes, and the ingredients that this one will have in is carrots, ginger, oranges, apples, and some beets. Okay, now to speed up the process, I'm gonna just go ahead and just fast pace this whole thing, and I'll come back to you guys right after I just cut up all the stuff, so you guys can definitely be entertained with how we're gonna juice it and get all of those nice juices out of there. But first, I just want you all to know that the juicer that I have basically is the Black & Decker. I have a Hamilton Beach as well, and a Nama J2. Now my Nama J2, I was mentioning to you guys probably a few weeks ago that it came damaged, so I had to send that back to the store. However though, at this point in time, I have that good old Black & Decker, so we're gonna use Black & Decker, and I will also link the product that I used in the bio, just in case one of you guys want to be interested and you want to purchase one for yourself. You don't have to get a $400 or $500 juicer. You can also get a very reasonable one that may take a little bit longer to get the juices together. However though, it works. It's okay. It will get the job done. Okay, that's what I've been using. I just got upgraded. My husband upgraded my juicer for me because I was doing a lot of bulk juicing, and the one that I had was a little bit too small. So just to let you guys know, that's what we'll be doing today. Hope everybody's doing great, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Don't go nowhere. Okay. So I am back. I just wanted you all to know that all the veggies are priorly washed, and you all saw how I do my wash. For those that's wondering, on my Facebook page, I always post the things or different ways that you can wash your veggies, but some people use the apple cider vinegar and also the baking soda. Some folks has the washing spray. Some folks just get the real nice good old soap to scrub off all the wax and scrub it, rinse it, and then the apple cider vinegar. You know, you can choose whichever method works for you. Mine is already priorly washed and rinsed, so I already sliced all of my vegetables and fruit up. And like I mentioned, the liver detox has ginger, apples, carrots, oranges, and beets. And I'm going to go and start juicing those, but I just wanted to get that out of the way just in case you were wondering, well, Paulette, I didn't see you wash. Guys, most of the videos, to save time, I do all the prior work prep, but I thought I'll mention that, so just in case, you know, for the folks in the back, they probably didn't get the memo. Now you know. Okay, and I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna speed up the process as well, because you all already know we're gonna start juicing, and it can be a little bit longer. Like I mentioned to you guys, I'm using the Black & Decker. My Nama is on the way, returned back to me because the first one was damaged, so we're getting a second one, so that way all my product can be juiced in a bigger lump sum instead of the little bit at a time. So to save myself on the juicer, I just wanted you all to know that it's best to cut your fruit and vegetables prior in pieces for certain juicers, because if you don't, it tends to jam, and sometimes you're not getting your juice out and it will fall in the back. You know, for all of you guys that basically juice back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. If you overload that bad boy, you won't be getting no juice. Okay, so it's best for you to cut up all of your items small enough so when you put it in, it will go straight into the grinder and grind up and spit out the trash in the back and give you the right juicing, instead of not doing what it's supposed to do and start jamming on you. Then you gotta take it all apart and clean it out. all that extra work we're not doing here today. So to save time, always remember, if you have a small juicer, cut up your items individually, and unless you have like a the Curvin or you have a Nama, they have other ones with the big jug as well that can fit the whole fruit in there. They're the ones that I don't so much recommend. If you, unless you just want to go and do it, then go do it. But the Black & Decker one, that works fine. They have a Hamilton Beach as well. A Hamilton Beach brand as well. They have different brands. You could find them all. I will tag them in the description just in case you guys are just looking out or scouting out for new juicers. And most of you guys already have the juicers. You're just waiting for this video. For all you that asking for a video, here we go. You all know on Thursday we are going to do something healthy. Making a juice, a smoothie, and this week is juice. So we're gonna make some juicing. I already got my bottles. I got these on Amazon as well, so that way they can seal in all the nice nutrients, and it can last for 2 to 3 days if you put it in bottles. Okay, or you can get your little mason jars at Walmart, and you can also, you know, seal in the moisture with that too. Remind you, right now, y'all see me glycering. Y'all know what time it is. We are in Hawaii and it is caliente. Yes, sir. It's caliente over here. So I'm going to just run this through real fast. If y'all have any questions and concerns in regards to what I just did or how to do, please comment in the box below. We are here to help each other, okay? If you have an issue or you need help with something, guys, listen. I may not get to the questions right away, but I'll definitely throughout the day, I'll get to you, okay? And y'all know I enjoy responding to each and every one of you, okay? Love you guys. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. I'm going to rush this reel through and bring you back to the end result. Okay? Hey, welcome back. So as you all can see, she is finished. Some pros and some cons that you guys may want to know before jumping into a juicing lifestyle is, let's start with the cons, okay? So mind you, it all depends on the blender or the juicer that you obtain. Do you have to get a juicer? No. You can go ahead and you could blend it, then you could strain it, squeeze out all the juice, and then you have the juice. But that's too much work for me. So I decided I wanted a juicer. So you can get a juicer, a reasonable pricing juicer that works for your budget. But the con is that you may have to throw away and clean up probably 2 to 3 times before you can get to this. Okay, so I just want you all to know that the red ones are my liver cleanse. This right here is my celery, and you all know that I need carrots every second that I can get. This is my carrots juice right here, and basically I just made a little mixture for 3 different ones, so that way you guys can see that you don't have to just do one juice. You can do different variety juices depending, to mix it up so you don't get so accustomed to just one type of juices. But I always like to aim for a specific body part for that week. So this week we're working on liver, okay? Detoxing the liver. But I was mentioning, if you do purchase a juicer that's basically does smaller batches, what's going to happen is you will have to change and add and change and clean and change and toss and change all the little, when I say change, that meaning that you have in the back where all the pulp goes, you got to toss, clean it out again to start over fresh. So, that's what I meant. But yeah, I would just go ahead, if you really want to get into juicing, just get yourself a juicer that can do batches. Okay, so maybe instead of doing all that cutting up, that's another con, where you're gonna have to cut up all your fruit and vegetables in small little pieces in order to fit into your small little juicer or blender. But it gets a point in your life where it becomes overwhelming. So you probably will want to invest in something that can do a little bigger batches. That way it's less hassle for you. You could just knock it all out in probably 2 sets without all of the extra disarming. Now the one that I have is a little complex because it snatches everything together. So it's not like the normal juicers that have their component little container aside that you could just toss it, put it back under. This one is attached to the whole little machine. So I have to snatch everything in. So when I have to disarm it, I got to take everything aside, unsnatch it, pull out the strainer, pull out the container, toss that clean out the sieve and the strainer portion, and then set it back up together 2, 3, maybe 4 times depending on how many juices. So just be mindful of that, but it still gives you a really nice juice. Like, is it perfect? No. I could have just go ahead and strain this on top of the extra just to give me a more pure, cleaner, juice. If you notice, you can see the little particles in it is because, the strainer that it has basically will drop little small ones, but I don't mind the little particles in it, because then I'll be extra work for me to go ahead and strain and restrain, and I'm like, I'm over it. So once I get my new equipment, I will definitely take you guys on one of those nice little tours and share with you guys, because that do come with a strainer on top of the strainer that it already has. Yes, that's paid separately to buy the little strainer for it, but it works miracles. You just set it down, let the juice drop, and everything just strains, and you don't have the extra little particles to it. But because my equipment is a little bit, convenient, it don't come with all the extras, okay? But it does what it needs to do, okay? So go ahead, you guys, and get into the juicing lifestyle. And like I mentioned, you don't have to have a juicer. You can have a blender. And if you really want to go all out, so that way you could come on in and just do 1 batch, 2 batches, and get bigger batches, just go and invest in your Nama yourself, or a Curvin, or one of those other ones if you want to really go all the way out there. But I think the Nama J2 works perfectly for the ones that's in between that really enjoy it every once in a while. Just go ahead and just invest in it. Otherwise, just stick with what you have, guys. It's fine, nothing wrong with it. But next week will be a different body part that we'll be working. You know, right now I'm working all parts. As you can see, I have my 5 juices here for my next 2 days. I normally break my fast with the juice, and then around dinner time I will have another juice. Okay, so everybody is different. They probably will do just break their fast with the juice and basically go ahead and have 2 sensible meals, you know. But it all depending on what your body needs, what your body is saying. What I'm doing, like I say, on Monday, Tuesdays, I do just liquids, and it don't have to be juicing. I also make smoothies as well, and sometimes I just do the water fast. I have not yet tried the dry fast, so if you try the dry fast, you let me know. I haven't done that one yet, but that one look a little bit intense, you know. I need to be walking around in Hawaii all dehydrated to pass out. But you know, some of you guys done the dry fast, so if you have, just let me know, because normally I've read that the dry fast, it's equivalent to 3 days worth in one. So if you do 1 day's worth of dry fast and you do it correctly, that's like 3 days worth of fast in your body. Just do a whole bunch of nice recovery and adjusting and detox, and it just go through that recovery process, and it helps out with all your big organs as well. You know, get those old nasty cells will die off, and only good cells will come into fruition. And on top of that, you know, you will produce better cells. You know, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, but we do not want to be all bloated and fluffy for Christmas. So I suggest we all work this thing out together. I know, I feel you. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I'm gonna leave all the links in the description box below. I'm definitely gonna try this out. What I've noticed with this is that I added probably a little bit too much ginger. So it has a little like spiciness to it. So if you have sensitive taste buds, I would not add too much ginger in your liver cleanse, ginger is good for you, especially for liver and, you know, for your colon, for all your whole big body parts. Ginger is nothing wrong with a little bit of ginger. It helps with a whole lot of stuff, but I think I did a little bit too much. So hopefully when it chills out, it will just be soothing and not just make me feel like I'm drinking hot pepper. You know, the other thing I wanted to tell you, which will be probably a con for you, is, and I know you saw me put in all my orange peel in there, is because I like I can handle that potency, and I don't have a problem with the orange peel and, you know, the little aftertaste. But some folks is very sensitive when it comes to the orange, so they'll peel their oranges. Feel free to do what works for you. I don't have an issue with it. For me, that's just extra vitamins through the juice from the skin, and that's, in my head, that's works for me. It may not work for you, so you could just peel all your items and just put it in there. I just wash everything thoroughly, cut them up, and I just juice it just like that with the skin, so that I can get my nutrients. In my head, that's what I'm getting, okay? My nutrients. So I ain't cutting off no skin, okay? All right. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys have an amazing evening, night, morning, wherever you're at. And I'll see you guys next Thursday with something new. And by the way, if you all want to see a specific video or like information in regards to something healthy, you know, Thursday is my health day, just let me know so that I can, voila, go into the YouTube world and do some research and come back and give it to you. Simple and easy, okay? All righty then. Have a blessed night. Have a blessed morning. Have a blessed evening. Deuces.